Lads, Disney's Dreamlight Valley's turned into an esport. We've got racing. Officially, Oswald has the best quests in this game. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at Oswald's next friendship quest. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. You can see it in the title if you want. I don't want to get demonetized for profanity. But it is a risque title if I do say so myself. But yes, this quest all revolves around getting Oswald his mojo back and getting him back to his energetic self. And to do that, you first have to cook him up an extra hot and spicy dish, which is quite easy to do so long as you have all of the ingredients on hand. Oswald himself gives you the recipe as soon as you start the quest, and you just unlock it just by boosting up his friendship to, I think 7 is when this unlocks. So yes, using the recipe book you're going to learn tandoori chicken, which is quite easy to make. The only thing that you might not have is paprika, which is what I discover when I try to cook it, because there it is down there, tandoori chicken. So the only thing that I need is paprika, which you will find in the Oasis. There we go. Look, loads of paprika. So take as much as you can hold, because I don't often come to the Oasis. We'll take a few cacao berries just in case. Pop back to the kitchen and make his tandoori chicken. And you're also going to need 5 chili peppers. Now, if like me, you don't really do much veg growing, just go to Wally's garden and you probably will have 5 chilies that you can put into the mix. Then just pop over to Oswald's home, which is where we're going to give him his feast. Just throw him over the chicken and the chilies. And of course we are expecting a lot of chaos and confusion to happen now. So yeah, he's just having he's his usual calm self. We did have a little kind of fade screen there, so something probably has appeared. But he is vulcanized. So before we take a photo, we probably should put out the the fires that have appeared, the black and white fires. Hilarious. Okay, it seems like we actually have to take photos first. And then, let me see if I can get a good angle. Cheese. Ah, no, wait, we have to take one of Oswald in his home. That kind of will make sense. It is his quest. I'm not gonna showboat and take it over. Let me just extinguish the flames. Poof. A lot of stuff happens in his house, doesn't it? They've really upped the interactions in the villagers' houses, which I love. Okay, so now the main part of the quest is we're going to be doing 3 challenges, and in typical Eternity Isle, they revolve around Eve, Rapunzel, and Gaston. So first one we're going to try is Eve. Now I don't know about you, but Eve is always in this little corner here in my valley, which is hilarious. It's like her little... Oh, maybe it's because I'm waiting to do the main quest and this is where it sets off. Either way, I kind of like that she's kind of dependable in this little cellar. So yes, Eve's quest revolves around getting gems because she wants to make Wally something. So slave labour, lads. She's getting both us and Oswald to collect a load of gems. She hasn't mentioned what type, so of course the game is going to throw at us a curveball on the amount. Or the different coins. But yes, all I have to do is just go to my mining box, because you don't have to actually mine them fresh. You just have to have them in your inventory. So that's where my mining box is, back on the plaza, and Oswald is following me around, which is happy days for simplicity and easiness. So yeah, then you just talk to Oswald. He will tell you that he just got coal, which isn't that competitive. But listen, the game might be rigged in his favour. We'll have to see. So yeah, Oswald will give you his things, and then you go meet Eve, and she will decide on the winner. And then in the usual cluster of things we have to find Eve among the 8 billion different icons. Oh, she's in the Frosted Heights, but she's making her way into the Forest of Valor. So we're going to ambush her here. Lovely clean valley that's empty and void of all personality. Eve has just jetted off into solar space. My morning coffee hasn't hit. So you can throw over the gems to Eve. Now, if this is rigged, she might pick Oswald, but she should pick us. Kind of want the gems back, though. She kind of had a nice selection of stuff. She's just pilfered from my coffers. So yeah, digital beeps. Yeah, okay, we won. Woohoo! Now on to Gaston. So he's in the plaza as well, so we might as well just jump on the bandwagon and pester him about this challenge. So yeah, he's his vain usual self. The only problem now with Gaston's is, and maybe this isn't a problem for the rest of ye, but you do need to upgrade your pickaxe in Eternity Isle, because he wants you to do two things. He wants you to break rocks, the small parts, which are grand, and then he also wants you to break the glass splinters that you'll find in the Oasis and Borderlands. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to the desert, and you're going to dig up a load of Oasis glass, because that's what you need to upgrade your pickaxe. You only need 10 of them, which is actually pretty grand, and the glass splinters actually give Oasis glass. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. They're actually called glass stalagmites. So apologies for that. So yeah, all you need to do is just get 10 Oasis glass, pop to your time bench and upgrade your pickaxe. So this is our time bench. We just go and we upgrade the stalagmite pickaxe, and then you go and you break 4 of them for Gaston. So yeah, this is just an example. You just go and, like anything else in the game, you just press square, in my case because I'm on PlayStation, and it breaks them. And you get your glass back, basically, doubly. So then you just go to Oswald first, and it turns out that he didn't actually remove obstacles, but he created them, which is a typical Oswald fashion, I'd imagine, at this stage. So the whole point then about this is we have to go around and fill in the holes that he dug. Now this can be a bit annoying because it's a big area, but I found that the majority of them are actually behind Gaston in that little small area there. So yeah, the kind of the bridge between the wild tangle and the desert is kind of where these little big holes are. Little big holes? Yeah, okay. You know what I mean. So you just fill them in. Happy days. Then go and fire on to Gaston. Now that might be different to other games. I don't know if they spawn in a set place, but that's where I found 3 of mine, and then the 4th one was just nearby down the ramp. So yeah, I presume we've won this because it seems Gaston is annoyed at the little rabbit. So yeah, Gaston says that he has won the challenge for being a fair judge in such a terrible competition. But listen, we tried our best. And then it's just up to Rapunzel's challenge. And she's here in the Wild Tangle because she's again waiting for the main quest to be done. So we love just knowing this predictability of where they all are. And for Rapunzel's quest, it is a cooking challenge because she wants to do still life drawings on cooking, because why not? So she gives you 3 recipes on which to do. Again, if you're in any way savvy about this game and have done a bit of resource farming, you probably can just cook them all outright. The only problem that I had was there is a starfish dish that took me by surprise, and I'll show you where you can find that in just 1 second. So we're just going to catch up with the game itself. Sometimes I speak so fast and I get ahead of myself. And
talk
then when I look back on the screen, I'm like, wait, what am I doing again? So just learn the 3 recipes. So it's a blueberry pie. It's like a barbecue starfish. And the ruby masa thingamabob, which we've cooked before, I think, as part of Remy's opening up Remy's kitchen in Eternity Isle. So not too bad. So fly over to Remy's kitchen because it's the handiest thing to do. And anytime I get like a quest for cooking, I always go to Remy's kitchen just in case you have to buy the supplies on the back shelf. Go down and yeah, so the barbecue is it's a pink starfish that you can catch actually in the oasis. It's a gold node. Blueberry pie should be very easy to do. Nice 3-star meal. The ruby masodor dal is also quite easy. There it is at the bottom. Stick that in. There we go. Beautiful. Then pop over to the oasis. It's just a gold node. The waterfall is for me. Do that and you'll get yourself a gorgeously disturbing starfish. Then it's all about flashing back to Remy's restaurant. Again, you might have these things pre-farmed. I'm only showing you what I needed to do to finish this quest. If anyone's stuck with any of the ingredients that maybe I've already gathered and I'm unsure where to get them, just ask in the comments and I'll find out for you. But we go down and we cook this gorgeous looking barbecue starfish, which I hope is not actually a dish in real life. And then we fly to Rapunzel, I think. No, we check in on Oswald's cooking first. In typical Oswald fashion. Here he is here in front of us. So we are going to talk to him. Game's a bit stuttery, isn't it? I don't know I wonder is anyone else's version kind of stuttering a wee bit. So yeah, he has a carrot with black paint on it, which is gorgeous. And I'd love if he just won this challenge for the laugh, but I doubt it. So yeah, it's a colourful carrot that ironically isn't that colourful at all. It just has ink on it, not paint, sorry. So yeah, then it's off to Rapunzel and see if she is going to, what way the carrot is going to fall. I'm half tempted to just not do the main quest so that these people stay in their spots because it's so nice to know where to expect to find them. So and what did Oswald bring? It's a carrot. She likes that it's so simple. She doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but there is a winner. And it's me. So we've won 3 out of 3, which is happy days for all. And then I suppose this might... poor chap. His confidence... Oh, look at the sad eyes. Good though. Good to put him in his place. So yeah, the final part of this quest then is actually quite fun and interesting. Oswald, in need of a confidence boost, wants to create a race between throughout the valley, which will settle the score. So this is quite fun. So you have to meet him in the courtyard, and as you can see, there are these kind of balloon barricades that you have to go under. In true Oswald black and white colour, and yeah, you have to just race them. So this is so funny. Now you don't need to actually spruce up on food to like zoom through. We'll fight fairly. Get out of the way, Vanellope. So yeah, it's an esports, guys. It's gonna be kart racing. Do you remember Rayman Rush? That used to be like a racing game on foot. That was a fun game. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. But it just made me. It just reminded me of that. So yeah, I don't want to jinx it and look behind me, but I think we're kicking his arse. Getting caught in the environment there. No. Not all these obstacles. And it's at this point that I have a sneaking suspicion that he's already going to be at the finish line. But we must continue. So you go to the Cave of Wonders. It says the bottom of the Cave of Wonders, so we actually have to go through the cave, it would seem. So maybe you should actually juice up some food just to get through this a little bit quicker. I'm just never prepared for these things. So I do not... I can't speed. Just death-defying lasers all over the shop. And he has won. And with the hole beside him, I suspect that he had a shortcut. which is A-okay with me. So yeah, he had a storage tunnel and he knew he had to explore it, and what do you know, he's headed extremely lucky. Oswald the lucky rabbit, and he got to the finish line before we did. And the most important part, as he says, is we had fun, which is all gravy here. And that is that quest. Again, not going to attempt the name of it. But yes, fun quest. He's a really well-designed character. Really enjoyed it. If you like this video, pop us a like. Subscribe to the channel. Great way to support future content. And until next we meet, look after yourselves, take care, and see you in the next one.